Hey guys, this is Annie Berryhill, and I just had a quick message for you today. You know, sometimes I come up with this stuff. In fact, today I was getting out of the shower, doing my hair, getting ready, putting myself together for my day, and I just had this thought, and it just occurred to me that you might actually need to hear this. So I'm going to share it with you. You have a choice to do with it whatever you want to do with it. But it's about no and yes. And I was thinking today how powerful it is and how much we discount the power of the word yes. Come on, let's face it, our knee-jerk reaction to almost anything, whether it's an adventure, an opportunity, a favor, or I don't know, doing something that's a little bit out of our comfort zone is usually no. Knee-jerk, no, 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 no. Enough with the no's. It's amazing what happens when we get in this yes frame of mind, this yes, there's a possibility, yes, let's do it. And I don't mean willy-nilly, I don't mean making a stupid decision like there's some things that we really need to say no to, like drugs. Yes, we need to say no to drugs. That's not a good idea. But what I'm talking about is opportunity and things that you really want in your life and places you really want to go and things you really want to do. Guess what? It's not a dress rehearsal. This life is one time through and that's it. And too many of us spend more time saying no than we do saying yes. One of my mentors, her name is Laurel, and she has a great phrase that I've really adopted as my own, and I try to share with as many people as possible. And kind of that's what got me thinking this morning was, say yes now, figure out the how. Say yes now, figure out the how. And what that means is you know what? I think the world wants to help those people who have vision, who take a risk, who step outside themselves to find out what else they're made of. I know God's good like that, so He runs the world. I think that all works out. But what's so cool is that I actually tested it. I tested it in a huge way this year. Earlier in the year, I had the opportunity to do something, and I didn't go into it even thinking that I was going to be doing anything like this. It was just not even on my radar. But as it came up, I realized that this thing that I wanted to do that cost a lot of money, more money than I'd ever spent, super scary, but really was, I really believed was the thing that was going to help me get to the next level of what I wanted to do and accomplish and the legacy that I wanted to leave in my life. And so at first I said no. And then I had another evening to sleep on it and think about it. And I went back in with the intention of telling them, no, I did. But when I got there, I was just reminded of the fact that the people who win and the people who get ahead are the people who are willing to take the risk. And that always starts with yes. So what happened was I said yes. I surprised myself. I surprised them. I said yes. And it was a financial decision. It was a financial decision that was very, very, very scary. But here's the deal. In the course of the months that it took to pay off what I was doing, the money showed up. Consistently, consistently, consistently. The money showed up and then some. So what does that teach me? That something bigger than me is in charge, and that when I step out in faith to go forward in what I want to do and what I believe in, it's there. So I'd encourage you, if you're faced right now with, wanting to do something, but, feeling like your kids or your parents or your husband or your wife or somebody is standing in your way saying no because they're scared, because they have their issues, but you really want to say yes. Say yes now and figure out the how. It's super cool. If you can even start to put that in your head, say yes now and figure out the how, I'm telling you, little by little, your life is going to start to be different and it's going to start to move in the direction that you dreamed of. So anyway, that's my little tip for the day, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you take it forward, from today on, and you really give it some thought and let it bounce around in your brain and maybe even start to settle in your heart a little bit. For now, this is Annie Berryhill. Super great talking to you guys, and I will see you again soon.